Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Perdomo is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Afternoon for Milwaukee.
So stepping in, Lorenzo Kane, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
2-1.
And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone 2-2 now. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In is Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. D-Row, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Ryan Braun is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll start this one at 274, 11 home runs and 49 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Myers on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Irvin Santana will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Ready now, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Padres, the left fielder, Johnny.
The pitch.
There.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
Batting third, not shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So coming to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Goodrum is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing in the San Diego first. Will go to the 2nd downtown, scoreless. So here's Avisail Garcia. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one, and as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Oh. Nope, that's the ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. And the pitch. And that's finally over for a strike. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
That is it.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 258 the average to begin play. 18 homers, 53 RBIs. And that's right there, and we're even at one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
That is it. The catcher, number 9, Manny Machado.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next is the catcher, Manny Machado. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
There's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Digging in, Nico Goodrum is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming, here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Pena, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Oh, that's low.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Brewers strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
2-0 now.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Guys, it's awesome how the Padres always do such a great job honoring the United States military, isn't it?
Yeah, teams around the league show a lot of appreciation for the various military branches, but with San Diego being one of the biggest military towns in the country, this organization has always been one of the best at saying thank you for everything those men and women do. Every Sunday game, and they've been doing it for years, they're up there getting a chance to take in a ball game.
Yeah, and how cool is that? It's really become a staple of what this Padres organization does, and it's one of those things that make you stop and remember how lucky we are that we get to come to the yard and watch a ball game.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Here's Will Myers as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled away. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Dozier.
Brian Dozier at the plate. It was a three-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Santana looks in. 0-1 on its way.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Padres down in order. Will move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Orlando Garcia. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, you take a look there at the current National League Western Division standings as you see where the Padres find themselves entering play here today. At the plate, Ervin Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger Stadium back in the day when
I sure was. John Cummings on the mound. He did me a favor. He threw me a heater about 92 with cut on it. Right off the barrel line drive between third and short. My one and only base hit. And I didn't even have a bat. I had to use another bat from a teammate of mine with the Pittsburgh Pirates.
And that's in there. Base hit.
a lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Yelich is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with run.
And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Dozier relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 1 and the Padres nothing.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively, but first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts, so that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, Trent Grisham, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Here it comes.
No, that's high.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Austin Hedges. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's out the corner.
The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Luis Perdomo.
Striding in, Luis Perdomo. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. The Brewers lead it 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Ready for another chance. Keston Hiura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, Manny Pena. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see there they're just one place off the top spot in the NL in that category. At the plate, Nico Goodrum. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And it's fouled away. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Next to bat, Orlando Garcia, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. There's a line drive base hit to left field. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Action now in the Padre bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
The set and the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers leave them loaded, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, When you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 1-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And now a pitch on the way.
No, that's the ball. 1 ball.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Popped him up. Pena waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Kane. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
So now to the plate, Christian Yelich. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Pham is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Now batting, Ryan Braun, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And And Braun ought to have extra bases here as this one's into the gap. Kane rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Runner at second here with one man out. Shoots this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Keston Hiura, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And the runner not going anywhere. Will hold at second base with 2 away now.
Number 9, Manny Machado.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Pena, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Brewers are out in front, 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And in steps Manny Machado. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Padres are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
So digging in now, Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batter, center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Settling in now, Trent Grisham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 delivery.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 1 out and a runner on third. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Hedges.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Fouled off. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Men on third with 2 down. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. Another full count pitch home. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. The Padres are able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Drew Pomeranz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 15, Drew.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And now a pitch on the way.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Lorenzo Kane.
Stepping in now, Orlando Garcia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Here's a look over to first.
We got it safe.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Irvin Santana, and he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there, Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Line to the right side. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. A final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Josh Naylor is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 22, Josh Naylor.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 23 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now back, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Santana looks in. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Popped him up. Hiura onto the grass. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. Padres down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Emilio Pagan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 14, Emilio Pagan.
So striding in, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 0-1 pitch. Left center, base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
So now to the plate, Avisail Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. The 2-1 home. There's a fastball that misses.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now. 3-2. He's running. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Standing in, Manny Pena. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Two men are on with two men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The set and the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2.
3 balls.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Kyle Bearclaw answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Orlando Garcia will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Grisham is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-1 Milwaukee. At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
First delivery to him on the way.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in now, Manny Machado. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Yelich, and there are two away now.
The right fielder, number 4. Weir.
In now, Will Myers. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Santana's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a high chopper. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Milwaukee leads it 4-1. Next for Milwaukee, Irvin Santana.
The pitcher, number 54, Irvin Santana.
From the stretch. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now is Lorenzo Kane as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Comes set and the 0-1.
Oh.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, 41st home run of the year for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Braun.
At the plate, Ryan Braun, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-1.
0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey! 1-2.
Swing, and he pops him up. Coming in is Myers. He can't get to it. This one's down.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Matt Strom comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
55, Matt Strom. Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
To the plate now, Keston Hiura. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Four runs here in this half inning. Hit on the ground toward the left. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. And now a pitch on the way. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Strom typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 8 and the Padres 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the power hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. First delivery to him on the way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Garcia, still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Standing in now, Trent Grisham. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Austin Hedges. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if he can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Greg Garcia will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it appears a change is on its way, as that'll do it for Irvin Santana. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Gary Levin.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Blevins has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Here comes the 0-1. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Tommy Pham, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Eric Hosmer, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0. Blevins wants an Atlanta Brave. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here it comes on 3-0. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Devin Williams is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Austin Nola will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 23, Austin Nola.
Here comes the first pitch.
Oh.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2 out, bases loaded. Another one sent foul. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Brewers 8 and the Friars 2. Craig Stammen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Craig Stammen.
Nico Goodrum will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Nico Goodrum.
He's set and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The back, number 3, shortstop, Lorenzo Kane.
Into the box, Orlando Garcia. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 0 for 5. First offering on its way. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
At the plate, Austin Nola.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He'll step in here at 275. 7 homers, 39 driven in. Ready with the 0-1.
Oh, 1-2. Ball, that's out.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lorenzo Kane.
Stepping up to the plate, Lorenzo Kane. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Garcia ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Milwaukee leaves one, but no matter, they lead it 8-2.
Leading up for the Padres.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Machado now on 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Williams has over 40 innings on his line so far and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. And that's the first out. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So here's Will Myers, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The win would go to Irvin Santana if the lead holds. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard toward the right side, and that is down, as that could be two bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Brian Dozier, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike to Dozier. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Trent Grisham, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fouled away. San Diego down to their final strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's going to fall for a base hit. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-3 is today's final. The Milwaukee Brewers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Irvin Santana pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 8 runs on 18 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Padres, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 32 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Petco Park: a sellout. 40,209. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Brewers got 18 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 8-3. As of today, the Padres sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, and the Brewers are atop the NL Central. The Cincinnati Reds allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 3-1. Heading into the day, the Cubs sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Reds are 2nd in the division. The Pirates knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 7-6. Entering the day's action, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central, and the Nationals are in 1st place in the NL East. The Cardinals combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 7-5. In the standings, the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central, while the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division. The Mariners halted their 6-game losing streak as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 2-1. As of right now, the Mets sit in last place in the National League East, and the Mariners are in last place in the AL West. The Phillies combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 2-1. As of today, the Phillies are in 4th place in the NL East, and the Angels are in 2nd place in the AL West. Eduardo Escobar added 3 RBIs to his total as the Diamondbacks slithered past the Fish 6-5. At the start of the day, the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, and the Marlins sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. The Rockies totaled 13 hits as a team as they pulverized the Braves 17-5. Heading into the day, the Rockies sit in 4th place in the National League West, while the Braves are in 2nd place in the NL East. Jock Peterson had a total of 3 RBIs on the day as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 3-2. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. In the standings, the Dodgers are in first place in the NL West, and the Giants are at the bottom of the division. Oliver Perez earned his first victory of the season, helping the Indians push past the Blue Jays 5-1. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, while the Indians are in 3rd place in the AL Central. Blake Snell twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as the Rays claim victory over the Orioles 1-0. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. At the start of the day, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East, while the Rays are atop the division. Gio Gonzalez earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, leading the White Sox to victory against Detroit 5-2. Heading into the day, the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division, while the White Sox are 2nd in the division. Edison Volquez turned in a great complete game effort, leading the Red Sox over Kansas City 10-1. Entering the day's action, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, while the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East. The Houston Astros finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the A's in Oakland 11-6. As of right now, the A's sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, while the Astros are atop the division. The Minnesota Twins put up 16 hits on the day as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 11-0. It was their 5th straight victory. At the start of the day, the Rangers are in 4th place in the AL West, while the Twins sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.